Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if it's YouTube doing a new thing or if it's the streaming program doing a new thing, but it's giving out y'all governmental names as y'all comment in the post. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Come on in and invite someone. Share today's message with someone. Copy the link. Share it in a text message. Copy the link. Share it on your Facebook page. Copy the link and let somebody know that we're live this morning. We are back as 2026 has opened up a new door. We are here this morning with the Iron Sharpeners Morning Devotion, and we invite you to join our family. We invite you to join our virtual community where we are the Iron Sharpeners. We are Sisters with Conquering Faith, or if you're watching on the NJR Ministries platform, you will see the voice and the sound of Dr. Nakia Rapp, a Christian therapist. So come on in and join us as we talk about shifting the mind this morning. We are shifting the mind. We are moving out of the old mindset and we are tapping into the new. So get ready. Get your notes in your phone, open up your tablet, your journal, however you take your notes, get it ready. There may be some nuggets that the Holy Spirit may release in the atmosphere so that you can write down and move on and activate in your life. So today we're shifting our mindset. Our mindset is being shifted so that we can move into what? Our new identity. Our mindset is being shifted so we can move into the new vision. So go ahead and share and invite somebody. Then do it like we do it. Cast the video today from YouTube on your big screen. Set it up on your Bluetooth. So that way the children in your house, your spouse, whoever is in the house with you, they can get an early morning deposit of God's word. So we are talking about shifting the mind this morning. Shifting the mind. So this morning, we're going to begin to shift our mindset. So I decree and I declare that as I woke up this morning, my mindset has been shifted. I shift my mindset so that today my thoughts are stronger and positive. I denounce every negative thought that may try to creep in. Today, my mindset is going to be stronger than it's ever been before. Come on. We decreeing and we declaring a stronger mindset as a corporate body. And as a personal person, you're going to say, I decree and declare that my mind is housing stronger thoughts. Listen to this. My thoughts are so strong until it is going to lift my spirit. My thoughts are so strong until my soul is going to change. Come on. Prosperity will be my portion because my thoughts are stronger. How are you going to prosper? Good thoughts, good behavior, good plans. We're not going to let nobody come up to us and speak something wrong in our atmosphere and cause our thoughts to be dampened, cause our thoughts to be dark. Come on. I'm setting the tone of my day before I go to work. I'm setting the tone of my day before I go out in marketplace ministry. My thoughts are being set stronger. My words are being stronger than I've ever what? Thought I can speak. I have the ability to speak strong words. Speak that in your atmosphere. My thoughts are stronger now. Come on, set that in your declaration for today. I have strong thoughts because my spirit is connected to my thoughts. I have strong thoughts because my vision is connected to my thoughts. I have strong thoughts because prosperity is connected. Come on. Ain't no negativity around here no more. There was a chapter in my life. You know, I share a lot about myself because I want people to understand that I want it to be a relatable platform. I want people to be able to identify with some things that is going on in their lives that may have been what? Bondage, may have been, oh God, help me here, setbacks. But I had to understand in one chapter of my life, Nakia, you have to pull yourself together. Nakia, you have to get it together. Because the thoughts that's housed in your mind right now is harmful. The thoughts that you have in your mind right now is going to cause you to have a mental breakdown. And let me share with you, those of you that are unfamiliar with who I am and what happened in my life, one of my stories, one of my testimonies that I had to overcome by myself is that someone tried to kill me. Gun to my head, pinned down in the bed. And those thoughts of darkness of that evening ran wild in my mind for a very long time. It caused me to be bitter toward men. It caused me to hate men. It caused me to shut myself in because I did not know how to deal with the darkness of my thoughts. But I'm so grateful to God that He was the lifter of my thoughts. He was the lifter of my burdens. He was the lifter of my pain. And He delivered me. So now I can sit and tell the story without being bitter, without having malice in my heart, without thinking about, oh my God, I should have hired somebody to kill him. And that's what the dark place will do. The dark place, the dark place will put you in a mindset that you always seeking revenge. But when you come into the knowledge of that I have the power to break the ties of darkness off of my life, why? How? Because I start to think of things that are positive. I start to think of things that are righteous. I thought to think of things that are honorable and pleasing to God. And then I come into the acknowledgement that my thoughts are being captivated in God's presence. So this morning, shift your mind from the dark place and allow your thoughts to be recreated in God. Come on, listen. It says, when we understand how to push the darkness out of our lives, we'll see our soul flourishing. We'll see the new life blossom before us. When we understand how to dismantle and shift the mindset. Come on, remember there's this old message that Joyce Myers did, the battlefield of the mind. If we shift out of the battlefield of our mind, we'll see our soul prosper. If we shift out the battlefield of our minds, we'll see our life flowing in the direction that was promised to us. We'll see our life flowing what? Into the place of destiny. We'll even see ourselves flowing into the place of determination. If we shift our mind. Come on. So today, in your notes, set three nuggets of areas that you see that is dark, that has been holding you back in your mind. Come on. This is our journal exercise for today. 3 bullet points in your journal where you have identified with darkness, and the darkness keep picking at your mind. Denounce them today. Dismantle the darkness. Take those 3 bullets today and dismantle the darkness so that you can see the flourishment of your soul, so that you can see the dawning of the new day, that life is there for you. The diagnosis that was given to you, it doesn't mean that you have to stay in darkness. Come on. He says, by his stripes, you are healed. So when you abiding in him, and your mind is trusting in God, then healing will be your portion. Come on. I don't look like what I've gone through. I don't even look like what I'm diagnosed with now. I've never allowed the darkness of the diagnosis to identify the determination and the progression of my life. Why? Because I understand that I serve a God that is able. I serve a God that directs my steps. I serve a God that'll keep my mind in perfect peace. I serve a God that says, I am going to erase the negative suicidal thoughts out of your mind, and I am going to show you in your night rest the way that your life is going to go. Come on. Dismantle those thoughts. You have the power. It's Wellness Wednesday. You have the power to dismantle, break, pop, annihilate, and let the refiner's fire burn up those thoughts that's trying to keep your soul down. When I shift my mind, my soul is lifted. When I shift my mind, my spirit is lifted. When I shift my mind, my life flows better. Come on. We will not allow the darkness of our past to control our present development of our new identity. So shift your mind. Take a moment and look at Philippians 4 and 8. Philippians 4 and 8. It tells us whatever is true. Come on. Let your thoughts be filled with God's truth. Let your thoughts be filled with the plans that you have for your life. Let your thoughts be attached to your accomplishment list. Let your thoughts be so true that you recognize the honorableness of your spirit. That I'm going to be honest with myself. Mind, you have no power. You come on, speak to your mind and tell the mind of darkness, he has no power. It has no power. Because in my thoughts is the will of God for my life. In my thoughts is the thought of God's righteousness. In my mind, there is a vision that is what? Attached to the light of God's new day. If you missed yesterday, speak to yourself this morning and tell yourself this morning, fresh mercy has been granted to my mind. Come on, fresh mercy has been granted in my mind. My mind is housing fresh mercy. My mind is housing what is right for my soul. I am no longer thinking small of myself. Come on. Prophesy it to yourself. Speak it to yourself. Affirm it to yourself. Mind is extravagant. Come on. Mind, you are extravagant. Come on. Prophesy it. Lay your hands on it. Mind, you are extravagant. I'm not being pinched in. I'm not being boxed in. I'm not being tied in. My mind is extravagant. My thoughts are extravagant. Why? Because my Father said I am a joint heir that can possess what I see before me. My daddy said I can possess what my mind dreameth and believe it. So therefore, what has said in my mind, the negative little voice that is trying to talk me out of moving ahead, you've just been pulled down. Come on, pull it down. If you're in this ear, pull it down. Don't let him keep whispering into your ear gates. You begin to, I have the power to be my own gatekeeper. And I close out my ears to negativity. Listen, I picked this up just now in the spirit. Whoever child is listening to me right now, while you are preparing to start your day, the thoughts of the child that is trying to bully you, you don't allow it to enter into your gates. Their words are powerless. Their actions are powerless. You are above what they are speaking to you. You are above their emotions. You are not defined by their words, because your life has greater value. Your story has power. Come on here. To the young child that is listening, and you're shutting yourself in because somebody at school is walking around with a spirit of misery, and they see your light. Come on. You have the power to denounce that spirit that is trying to enter into your ear gates. Come on, as parents, we're on the assignment that we are armoring up, we are alling up, and we are speaking up. So put the oil on the kitchen table, put the oil on the coffee table, so that way before your sons and your daughters, husbands, wives, whomever, leave out the home, they can oil up and armor up. They can apply their Ephesians 6. Come on, put on the helmet. We need to teach our children to put on the helmet, shield their breasts. So that way, these children that are so mean and cruel that they are coming in contact with at school is not bringing them to a place of a battlefield. You're wondering and you're looking, and your child is happy, jolly, and all this is taking place, and the goodness of God is reflecting on their life. And then 2 weeks later, they're moping. They're moping because somebody that saw something in them decided that they were going to speak ugly to them, speak their misery into their lives. And because your child didn't put on their helmet and they didn't become the gatekeeper of their ears, now that spirit has been transferred into your son or your daughter. But today, We take authority over what is coming into our ear gates. We take authority over what is before our eye gates. We take authority of what is what? Around our lip gates. Because we have to understand that the shifting of the mind is a daily process. Daily, we have to shift our mind. Because we have peace at home, we have joy at home, but you go into your marketplace assignment, and then misery comes in, then disgusting come in, then vexation comes in, then this one come in annoyed and upset because things didn't go right at their house, and then they trying to throw all that around your door. But you have to armor up and all up and speak into your day that whatever the co-workers is dealing with, whatever the associates is dealing with, whatever the whomever they are dealing with, it will not be housed in me. I take authority over my mind and my emotion, that nobody else's darkness will be placed upon me. Come on. I take authority that your darkness will not be dumped on me. I'm not going to carry the darkness of your soul. For the simple reason is because I want to see my soul stay lifted. I want to see my life flourishing. I want to see the stronger me develop the greatest life. Listen, the stronger me is going to develop the greatest life. Why? Because every day I'm going to look at 3 things in my life that may have been housed with negativity. And I'm going to korabashaya, turn them around and make them my strongest. Listen, you're going to reverse what your mind had thought. You're going to reverse what your hands wrote. Because my thoughts are stronger than dark actions. Say it again. My thoughts are stronger than dark actions. Yeah, everybody know the foundational scripture, Romans 12:2. So daily, you renew your mind so that you may be transformed. Come on, the transformation starts in the mind. So if you need to put that on your list today, next to one of your bullets, Romans 12:2. Then you have 2 Corinthians 10:5. Romans 12:2, 2 Corinthians 10:5. Listen to what 2 Corinthians 10:5 says. We take every thought captive to obey Christ. We take our thoughts, come on, we're to obey the voice of God. We take our thoughts in obedience to the instructions that he's given us. So you have Romans 12:2, 2 Corinthians 10:5, Philippians 4:8, and Proverbs 4:23. Because you're going to speak into your life. And you're going to speak strong, powerful, and fruitful words. Yesterday was the last day you spoke a word out of your mouth that was attached to negativity concerning your life, concerning your new vision, concerning your new destiny. Today, I look myself in the mirror in my eyes and I speak words of power. Today, you will arise, Nakia. Today, Nakia, your mind is going to be renewed. Today, Nakia, your soul starts to flourish. Today, Nakia, your thoughts are stronger than they've ever been. Come on, you're going to pep talk yourself until you see and feel your mind transform. Think of your, ha, yeah, God. Think of your mind. I'm going into the Christian therapy mode right now. Think of this in your mindset. Your old thoughts, come on, listen, the negative thoughts that you have in your mind is considered the garbage in your garbage can that you have to go and bring to the road. Listen, your old thoughts, put them in the garbage can so you can bring them out for trash day. So today is Wednesday. And so somewhere in this world, garbage is passing on Wednesday. So you dump the darkness, the garbage out of your mind, put it in your trash can and bring it to the curbside. And then when you turn around to come back to your door, you start smelling the fragrance of God's garden. Let me say it again. Think of the thoughts of darkness as the spoiled food in your refrigerator that you have to throw out. Start thinking of the thoughts of darkness as your garbage that you have to go and deliver to your curbside. Take it out today. I take the garbage out of my mind. And listen, when I turn around, I won't look back. Why? Because my nostrils has been opened up. And when my nostrils opened up, I started to smell the sweet fragrance of God's garden. And what is that an indication of? My life is changing. My soul is being lifted. My mind has been renewed. Why? Because I'm no longer smelling toxins, but I'm smelling the sweet fragrance of my God's presence, knowing that He is in my situation and He's showing me the new. Come on, can y'all do this for me? Put it in the comments. My mind just shifted. Can you put it in the comments for me? Let me know that your mind just shifted. Come on. Somebody received that. I felt that in my spirit. Somebody received that analogy. That the things of darkness that was in your mind, you can relate to them because they look like the garbage in your garbage can. Come on. Give it to me in the chats. I received it. My mind just shifted. Come on. Let me know that nugget help you. Come on. Whatever you think that darkness right there is, let that darkness be identified as garbage that you need to throw away. Come on. I had to throw away the incident so that I can embrace love. I had to throw away the incident so that I can understand how to be loved. Because in that moment, the garbage in my mind was telling me how in the heck family can do this to you. How in the heck can family give you a blessing and then turn around and kill you? So I had to go through the process of letting go so that I can understand the fullness of God is the lifter of what concerns my life. I did not understand the pain at that moment. But when I understood how to surrender my garbage, which was my emotions, unto God, then the healing started to take place. Then there became a time in my life that I didn't speak on that situation because I was ashamed. But when I got the revelation that what you have walked through, what you have stepped in, is going to be the message that help deliver my people. I begin to share it. It's not no intent to hurt nobody. It's not no intent to bring harm to my family. But it's a part of my story. It's a part of my healing chapter. It's a part of the renewal of who I am in God and how God showed up so that my soul can be lifted, so that my spirit can be lifted. But I had to start from a transformation in my mind. How can I live a life of prosperity if my thoughts are dark? Reflect on that question today, y'all. How can I live a life of prosperity if my thoughts are dark? Now, twofold to that. Twofold. How can I live a life of prosperity if my thoughts are dark? Now then, look at this. How can I see my harvest if my seeds are filled with darkness? How can I receive my harvest if my seeds are filled with darkness? Come on. Y'all pulled me into therapy mode today. Look at your seeds and see which seeds are attached to darkness and begin to speak a stronger word over your seeds that have been housed in darkness. Come on. Today I renew my mind. Today I renew my mind so my thoughts can be stronger, so that I may see my life flowing and flourishing. I no longer house garbage in my mind. And for that person that's dealing with the total package, it's Wellness Wednesday, that total package, you have to move the garbage out of your heart. Come on. You want to see the seed of love. You want to see the seed of joy. You want to see the seed of prosperity. But behind your heart is housed some darkness and some garbage. Psalms 51. Father, I ask that as the transformation start in my mind, you also begin to touch my heart. Renew my heart, cleanse my heart, and take all, listen, not some, take all that I've housed in my heart so that I may receive the total transformation. Come on. If your heart is attached to the renewing of your mind, speak, cleanse my heart, O Lord. Purge my heart, O Lord. Deliver me, Father, from the actions of my heart. Come on. So today, family, feed your mind. Today, family, feed your mind prosperous thoughts. Feed your mind what you need to lift your soul. Come on, listen. And when you feed in your mind, make sure you clean your atmosphere. Cleanse your atmosphere. Come on, some of our atmospheres need to change. I shared yesterday with someone. Shift your atmosphere out of spiritual Lodabar. Shift your atmosphere out of spiritual Lodabar so that you may always know that he's lifting your soul. He's lifting your spirit. Take your mind out of Lodabar. That thought that told you that you was unworthy. That thought that told you that you was not ready. You are ready. You are equipped. You are qualified. So, Bahaya, move that thought out of your mind. Because remember, I have shifted my mind. Come on, I have shifted my mind. My thoughts are pure. My thoughts are honorable. My thoughts are trustworthy. My thoughts are righteous. My thoughts are what? Come on. My thoughts are in obedience and alignment to my spiritual destiny. My thoughts of righteousness is attached to the garden. My thoughts of righteousness is attached to the harvest. Come on. The seeds that was planted of darkness can no longer stay there. Why? Because I am anticipating a harvest. Come on, go back in and evaluate the wheat and the tare. Come on, the wheat and the tare. Allow your mind to see the tares that is showing up in the wheat. And in those areas, renew your mindset. Don't be deceived by the tares, but acknowledge the tares. He said they have to stay. You can't move the tares out. But you have to identify with the tares. Why? Because they're in your garden to grow. And when they grow in your garden, they can only arrive at a certain height. And then the refiner's fire is going to show up in your garden. The power of God is going to show up in your garden and pull them out. And then you're going to see the beauty of all the lilies. You're going to see the beauty of all the tulips. You're going to see the beauty of all the bird of paradise. You're going to see the beauty of all the carnations, all the magnolias. But there was a time that the wheat had to reside there so that your thoughts can be stronger, so that your actions can be stronger, so that your game plan can be stronger. Come on. How can I live a prosperous life if I'm moving in a negative plan? How can I live a strong and prosperous life if negativity is my guiding light? Switch. Hey, hey. Switch. Come on. Say switch. Hey, come on. You just turn on the switch. You just turn on the switch. You just turn on the switch. Light just hit it. Light just hit your thought pattern. Glory be to God. Light hit that person's thought pattern just now. I'm switching the way I've been seeing myself. You just receive a new outlook on how you have saw yourself. You've been appearing strong to others. But when you get inside your house, everything negative reappears. But the same strength that you apply in the marketplace, apply it in your personal house. Apply it in your personal life. Be the builder of your house. I'm not just the builder in the marketplace ministry, but I am the builder of my house. Why? Because I must see the seeds of harvest show up in my children. I must see the seeds of harvest show up in my house. My husband has to change. My wife has to change. But what type of seeds have you been planting in their garden so that they can see their mind change, so they can see their mind delivered out of Lodabar? Come on. If you are the mouthpiece of the house, you are the stronger vessel of the house. What type of seeds have you been sowing in the mind gates of the people that are connected to you? What type of seeds have you been sowing concerning those that he entrusts you with? Are you sowing seeds that are pure? Are you sowing seeds that is causing them to build their lives? Are you sowing seeds that is producing fruits on the tree of life? Are you sowing seeds where you see your grapes go from one cluster to another cluster to another cluster to another cluster? Are you sowing seeds that cause multiplication? Are you sowing seeds that causes increase? All right, let me shift my mind. Let me reevaluate my mind, because I'm not seeing fruit. I'm not seeing life coming up out of what my words are speaking. So that meant my persona has only been strong, but my core, but my core has not came in alignment. The rivers of living water that is in me is supposed to produce the lifting of every soul that is connected to me. The living water in me is supposed to transform every mind that is connected to me. The living water is supposed to bring joy in the atmosphere. The living water in me is supposed to bring peace in the atmosphere. But if I have been living a twisted life and showing strength here, but on the dark side, there's been garbage. Now it's time for you to reverse, snatch the bag out the can, tie it up, and bring it out. It's time for you to smell the fragrance of a new day. It's time for you to smell the fragrance of a new mindset. Come on. Today, decree and declare that my mind is shifting. My words are stronger. My actions are stronger. And then I will soon look again and see that my soul has been lifted. My spirit has been lifted. My life is moving in the direction of my prayers. Listen, if you need to shift your mind to align with your prayers, it's time. The time has come for you to renew your mind. It's time for you to turn the switch on and understand the fullness of I can. I can renew my mind. I can strengthen my thoughts. I can lift my soul. So God bless each and every one of you. I pray that today, as you reflect on your your three nuggets, that you're going to take those three nuggets and you're going to speak a stronger thought upon those three nuggets. You're going to speak a word of fruitfulness on your three nuggets. Today is the day that my thoughts become stronger so that I may see my life change. Don't forget, today is Wednesday. Bring your garbage out. And if the garbage man passed tomorrow, start today. Don't wait till tomorrow morning. You might miss the garbage truck. Bring your garbage out today. When you leave to go to work, drop it in the canyon. And don't let nothing follow you in your car. Then, yeah, God. Then when you get to work, you dump out the garbage at work. If you get to your business, dump out the garbage. Listen to this. Yeah. He getting in your business. Even remove the garbage out of your transportation. You may have given somebody a ride, and that ride held some spirit of darkness. That ride held some unclean spirit. Anoint your transportation back and take the renewal of your car back. So that way you can have a praise party while you're riding to your next destination. So you can have a worship. You can have a lift my soul encounter in your vehicle. You wondering why you can't lift up the name of Jesus like you was lifting it up in your car before. It's because the wrong passenger sat in. So go in and clean out your car. Have a glorious day. The blood of Jesus cover each person on the highways and the byways. We decree and we declare that our mind has shifted. See you all tomorrow. Invite somebody and share today's video. Plant the seed in your garden of sharing for me today. That's all I ask, is that you share today's message. If you know somebody that's going through and having a small little battlefield in the mind, and you know that this is the beginning of their new horizon of 2026, share with them and let them know to start to dismantle the thoughts in their mind. And tomorrow I'll see you all at 5 back on YouTube at 5 a.m. Central Standard. I have to get in the habit of saying Central Standard because I'm on a different time zone from many people. So I have to say good morning to those, good afternoon to those, and good evening to those. God bless and enjoy the remainder of your day. Sow the seed of sharing today's broadcast. God bless.